Grade 11, Subject Pakistan Studies, Slow number 322. In this lecture, we will discuss the local system introduced by General Zia-ul-Haq and Pervez Musharraf. So, let me discuss the local government system introduced by Zia-ul-Haq. In June 10, 1979, Interprovincial Conference was held in Islamabad. In this conference, the decision was taken about the establishment of local government in Pakistan. And it was also decided about the structure of the local government, that how the local government system would be established in Pakistan. Dear students, since this is a provincial subject and provinces had to decide about the structure and functions of the local government, in 1979, in Interprovincial Conference, the structure and establishment of local government was decided. It was a three-tier system in rural areas. Union Council, Tahsil Council, and District Council. Union Council was the lowest tier and the District Council was highest tier. For Union Council and District Councils would be elected on the adult franchise, while for the Tahsil Council, there were no direct elections. For Tahsil Council, indirect system of election was introduced, so all the chairmen of the Union Council of the respective Tahsil were the members of the Tahsil Council. So in urban areas, urban areas were divided into three categories from 5,000 to 10,000 town committees were established. Those towns where the population was more than 10,000 but less than 500,000 municipal committees were established for them. Those towns where the population was more than 5,000, municipal corporations were established. So there were two towns established in Pakistan with more than 500,000 municipal corporations were established. So now let me discuss the local government system introduced by the General Pervez Musharraf. In order to establish democracy at the grassroots level, the regime of General Pervez Musharraf introduced the local government system. Dear student, this was not a new experiment in Pakistan, as I already said before that Ayub Khan had undertaken a similar effort in this direction by introducing the basic democracy system. This new system of local government was installed on 14th of August 2001 after the holding of election. Direct election on non-party basis were held in 5 phases for members of Union Council, Union Nazims and Naib Nazim, Union Nazims during 2000 to 2001. On the basis of this direct election, indirect elections were held in July and August 2001. For Zilla Nazim and Naib Nazims, and also for the Tahsil Town Nazims and the Naib Nazims. So in order to attract people towards the electoral politics, the minimum age for the local government elections was lowered from 21 to 18 years. 1/3 seats were reserved for the women's. So the main purpose of introducing the local government system was to empower people at the grassroots level and to transfer power from the elite to the masses. So this system of grassroots democracies envisaged young new political leaders It was also anticipated to solve people's problems at the local level and allowing public participation in decision making and ensure the provision of speedy justice. So the essence of system the essence of this system was that the local government would be accountable to the citizens for all their decisions, and it would enable the proactive elements of the society to participate in community work, development, and related activities, and would remove rural-urban divide. So the new local government plan was an effort on the part of the military government to lay the foundation of in a authentic and endeavoring democracy. So the new system provided a three-tier local government structure. First one is the district government, the Tahsil government, and the third one is the union administration. So let me discuss one by one. The district government first. The district government consists of the Zilla Nazim and the district administration. The district administration consists of the district offices, including sub-offices at the Tehsil level, who were to be responsible to the district Nazim, assisted by the district coordination officer. So the district coordination officer was appointed by the provincial government and was the coordinating head of the district administration. So the Zilla Nazim was accountable to the people through the elected members of the Zilla Council, and a Zilla Council consists of all union Nazims in the district, which consist of members elected on the reserved seats. So these seats were reserved for the women's, peasants, workers, and minority community. So the Zilla Council had its secretariat under the Naib Zilla Nazim and had a separate budget allocation to check and balance were introduced in the system. So the new system also efficiently address the specific needs and problems of the large cities. So the district government was responsible to the people and the provincial government for the improvement of the governance and delivery of the service. So it's all about the district government. So let me discuss the second point, the Tehsil government, which is the second level. So the middle tier, the Tehsil and the Tehsil Municipal Administration headed by the Tehsil Nazim. So a Tehsil Municipal Administration consists of the Tehsil Nazim, Tehsil Municipal Officer, and Tehsil officers and other officials. Of the local council services and the officials of the offices entrusted to the Tehsil Municipal Administration. And so the Tehsil Municipal Administration was entrusted with the function of administration, finance and management of the offices of the local government and the rural development, and the numerous other subjects at the regional and divisional districts, Tehsil and the lower levels. So now come to the union administration. This is the lowest tier. So the union administration was a corporate body covering the rural as well as the urban area across the whole district. So it consists of union Nazim, Naib Nazim, and Naib Union Nazim and free unions, secretariats, and other auxiliary staffs. So the union Nazim was the head of the union administration. Is there a point to be noted? The union Nazim was the head of the union administration, and the Naib Union Nazim, act as a deputy to the union Nazim during his temporary absence. And the Union Secretariat coordinated and facilitated in community development and the function of the union committees and delivery of the municipal services under the supervision of the union Nazim. And the government allocated approximately 32 billion rupees to the local government in 2002. And the funds were deposited in the account of the district government. So the district government further distributed these funds, 32 billion funds to the tehsil and the union. In addition to the fiscal transfer from the provinces, the local governments were authorized to generate money from their own sources by levying certain taxes, fees and user charges, extra and so on. So it is, however, pretended to make a special mention that it is the only in the absence of the elected assemblies. So that the local governments are the popularly elected bodies and play important political and developmental roles. After the elections of the senators and members of the provincial assemblies and national assemblies, its role has been again substantially marginalized. So, dear students, local governments suffer from the fact that their existence is not constitutionally ordinated, and they are merely extension of the provincial government. In the constitution, the allocation of the functions of the federal and the provincial government are clearly specified, where the existence of the local government is not formally embodied in the constitution. So moreover, financial, technical and bureaucratic constraints plus limited revenue, we can say merely 5% of the revenue generated by the government, cause the poor in at most non-existent local governments for most of the time. Now let's do a short quiz. Now, according to the Constitution of 1973, local government is the subject of, you have three options: a federal government, a provincial government, C, both A and B. Which one is right? The correct option is B, provincial government. It was the responsibility of it was the subject of the provincial government. Second, the Local Government Ordinance 2001 was introduced by Nawaz Sharif, option B, Benazir Bhutto, C, Pervez Musharraf. Which one is right? The Local Government Ordinance 2001 was introduced by Nawaz Sharif, Benazir Bhutto or Pervez Musharraf. Which one is right? The correct option is Pervez Musharraf. So thank you so much for joining.